Okie dokie. Here we go. Let's adjust this camera for a second. There we go. Cat's in the thing. But yo, what's going on, everyone? It's been a minute. This is your dude Oda from your neighborhood soapbox official TV. How's everyone doing? This is the Memorial Day weekend, and of course, everything is going festive, I guess, if you want to call it that. Everything's going festive, but yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and just wish everyone a happy Memorial Day out there. It's a lot going on, especially within the media. Today, I just needed time to compress. I needed time to compress when it came to the situation that happened down in Texas. We have had yet another shooting, this time involving some elementary school kids that they lost their lives. And I just wanted to say that that it's been a heavy heart. It's been a very, very heavy heart for everyone in terms of what's going on. First, we had Buffalo, New York. Now we had this, and then from what I'm hearing is we had something in Oklahoma as well. These are becoming more prevalent now and more common now of these mass shootings, and I just feel as if right now it needs to stop. It needs to really stop. It needs to stop at this point. Because it's like we're all tired. We're all tired just coming out of the pandemic and actually trying to get back to some level of normalcy. But I'm not trying to make this negative at all. I'm trying not to make this negative at all, but it can be a little bit gut wrenching sometimes amongst a lot of other people. I pray for the families that lost loved ones, that lost their children. It's probably hitting very hard, especially if you are a parent, and I am not a parent. I don't know how parents are feeling right now that their kids may go to school and may not come back home, and that's a very tough thing to do. But I'm just gonna spend maybe another minute or so, and just so we get, like before for Buffalo, I just want to go ahead and do another moment of silence for the victims in Texas. So we're going to go on ahead and do that before we jump into today's game. Okay, so we're going to go to the intermission, well, actually the pause screen, and we're going to do a minute of silence for that. Thank you. Okay, we're back, and my lighting is a whole lot better now. It was a little dark. The sun pretty much set on my side, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in to Soapbox Official TV. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've actually been live streaming because a lot of things have happened. A lot got busy at work. You know, the forefront, the the holiday was coming up. These things happen, but it was just a lot to take in, especially after the Buffalo shooting and things like that, where I just decided to pay homage to the victims of the Buffalo shooting and not go on Twitch, because apparently the situation was live streamed on Twitch, and I just said, within solidarity, I'm not going to stream on Twitch, and it turned out to be almost close to 2 weeks. So I said, you know what, let me go on ahead and get right back on the horse and get right back to the things I love to do, is to play games and interact with you guys. So let's see, today, of course, we finished up Sekiro. A couple weeks ago, maybe about a week ago, we finished up Sekiro, which is great. We finished up that, and then we were moving on to one of my favorite games that actually came out, and you'll probably see Prince jump down in a second. Yeah, okay, he's not jumping down, but yeah, what else happened? So we have that, and I'm getting onto one of my favorite games, which is Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, because I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan back in the day, especially in high school. So I will rep my high school, Swenson Arts and Technology High School. Yes, I did play Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards with all of the other guys, the nerds at the time. Like, I wasn't into everything, but I did have my deck. I did go on ahead and shout out to Ian for introducing me to the game. I was really interested in the game ever since Battle City, which is season 2. Season 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Was by far the best season, I think, to date. The best season, because Battle City was the introduction to the Egyptian god cards and everything. So me being a person that I am, I say, you know what, one of my close friends that I played games with, he was like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel is free. He said, you should look into it. And I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So I decided to go on ahead and get into it, and it's been about a good 6 to 7 months now since I've been playing it, and just been mastering certain decks, like Witchcrafter decks. That's one of my favorite ones. The Charmer deck, which was pretty cool too. But now I'm dealing with the Shaddolls. Shaddolls are basically I wouldn't say overpowered, but they're a contender deck, and I'm probably going to lose a couple of duels today, but that's absolutely fine. I don't care. I will lose a couple of duels, but then it helps me hone in on my technique, on my combos, and the things I want to do later on in the game. So I did indeed get to master level, platinum level. I did get to platinum level. I'm starting to notice in the platinum area of players that they tend to disconnect a lot after a while. They disconnect a lot, and it's like, oh, come on, I want to see what you got. There have been some individuals that will wreck the hell out of me, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. But it's all a game of chance, in a sense, or the heart of the cards, as Yugi might say, the heart of the cards, Joey. So yeah, it's really, really cool. Like, I love this game. I love the soundtrack. The soundtrack is absolutely amazing. It always gets your blood pumping depending on what you do. But we're going to go ahead and play a couple duels. I have about a good hour, so we're going to play a couple duels and see what we can do, what we can win. Going to give you a walkthrough of what the award system is. So if you were interested in Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then, you'll be interested in this Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, because I remember the ones on Game Boy Advance, and I used to play those things often. It used to also make decks. Making decks was just absolutely ridiculous in the 2000s, because you never know what you're going to get, and it's the same exact concept. So I just wanted to say, like, all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans out there, welcome back. This is free. It's free. You can play it on your mobile devices, your game consoles, your iPads, anything compatible. I'm not sure about Linux computers, but most likely you can. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel has been my go-to if I'm on the train going to work, or if I have my iPad and I'm on some downtime at work. I'll pop in a duel real quick. If it gets intense, I know for sure that I'm going to try to win as best as I can. I'm not the best player, but I would say I try to look at everything in anything on the field as a threat and try to take care of it. So what we're going to do is, without further ado, we're going to jump right into Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. That's what we're going to jump into. All right, let's switch over, guys. And by the way, my 30-day challenge is over. So yes, I can drink alcohol again. It's like I'm a baby again. But of course, yeah, back onto that. So what we're doing is we're doing Dogfish Head, 60 minutes. We're doing Dogfish Head, 60 minutes, which is pretty good. I like Dogfish Head. Dogfish Head is pretty solid. Okay, so this is just maintenance screen, and of course, um, we're at the main screen, and one of my major cards of my deck is actually right in front, the Shaddoll construct, which is pretty cool. So you have your missions here. Of course, you do missions throughout the day. You have your notifications on updates. You have your jewel crystals right here to help you get card packs if you need them. And great. And the one thing to also get is the duel pass. I cannot stress this enough. The duel pass gives you more rewards to actually get new cards if you need to, or you can grab a deck from someone, and then if you don't have the card, you can generate that card. It's a lot of things you can do. I did try to remake my old Dark Necrofear type of deck, but I saw that it got smoked with these new cards that have come out, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to do some rank dueling. I'm currently platinum tier 3, and it's a lot that's going on. So what I'm going to do is there's sometimes in this game it takes people close to 5 minutes to finish up their turn, which is ridiculous, and some people get impatient. I am one of those people who get impatient because I know for sure they're trying to set up for 100% like wreck you from the beginning. And it's just, it depends on what their deck is, but we're going to see what we have on this first duel. Okay, this is a real person that we're battling. Of course, if you know me, if you want to know my duelist ID, it is Chain Affinity. And we flip the coin to see who's going first. You know what? I'll go first this time. And this person, it says that they need at least my win. They need to defeat me in order to get a win, in order to get a rank up. So, with this being said, it's probably good to have. So, of course, this is a Shaddoll test. I've only had this deck for God knows how long, so this is a Shaddoll test. We're going to do a Shaddoll fusion. And I'm going to do our good old Winda, because she is good for stopping special summons. Everyone's allowed to special summon one monster per turn. So meaning that they can't special summon over the amount of special summons that they need to. And you hear the soundtrack, it's like, get you pumping. Okay, so I got 2 abilities. So it says 1 to add to your hand. I'm going to add to my hand, because technically I didn't summon yet. I did not summon yet, so set this down. And then we're going to end our turn. Let's see what he does. And we have the same icon too, which that's the weather charmer. And the one thing about Winda, she cannot be destroyed by any card effects, so that's great. But she does have weak attack power. Sometimes these things can last forever. Sometimes they can quit. People can quit too. Maxi is a great if you're trying to get extra cards, or you're trying to get extra definitely extra things. Maxi and Ash Blossom are the best things ever, because once you special summon something, or if they keep on summoning something, if they special summon using Maxi, then it'll make you draw a card. So of course my Shaddoll Squatma or whatever went to the graveyard because of a card effect. So that's the one thing about Shaddolls. If they go to the graveyard, you can do another effect that will chain. And that's one thing that we want. Unless they have something else. Okay, so with this being said, they have I want to see exactly what this card does. So, Sir de Fleury, it says you can target one monster you control and one card on the field. Special summon this from your hand. If you do, destroy them. If this card is sent to the graveyard, target one other monster in the graveyard. Shuffle it into your deck. Okay, so one thing to send to the graveyard. Okay. Shaddoll Schism, I'll definitely send to the graveyard because that's something that we definitely need for this deck. Definitely need for this deck. And they're going to attack. So I lost 700 life points. It's fine. My Shaddoll window went to the graveyard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up my Schism. Because that is like by far the main thing you need in a Shaddoll deck. So if they special summon and I have my Maxi in the graveyard, I have my Maxi in the graveyard, then they will be able to, then I can draw a card, which makes it easier for me. All right, let's see. Okay, Shaddoll, we'll set this down. I'm gonna actually activate my Monster Reborn, which will bring back one monster from my graveyard. I'm going to actually bring back my Winda, unless he wants to counter. Because you're only with that, I can only special summon one monster too. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Oh crap, he's gonna take my Winda out. Okay, all right, that sucks. So that's the one thing about that thing that sucks. All right. Okay, let's see what this guy does. Let's see what this guy does. I do not know. I'm not sure what he's going to do, but let's see what he does. It's like usually if Winda, you'll try to like battle through Winda. If you can battle through Winda, then great. Target one Shaddoll in the graveyard. Face up in the defense position. Okay, so since I have a Shaddoll in the graveyard, I'm actually going to bring back my beast because it'll be easier for me to actually get extra cards that I need, because I think I need to set up my combo because this guy, I think he's going to be doing something crazy. Actually, I'm going to activate Shaddoll Schism. I'm going to use the activation now, and I'm going to actually bring on another Winda. So with this and with this, means I'm banishing these cards in order for me to bring out another Winda. So he can only special summon once. It says send one card to the graveyard since I already did it, and I'm going to send his card to the graveyard. Makes it easier to remove cards too. Yes, Shaddolls are yo, Vertical. Shaddoll cards are the best. I hated these cards, but now I fucking love them. I fucking love them, dude. I love them. Love them. Shaddolls are by far the best freaking cards, and especially battling through Winda. The first turn is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Oh gosh. Okay, it looks like if he disconnects, this is going to be a problem if he disconnects, because I feel like he probably doesn't have anything in his hand and he's going to disconnect. If he does, that's very unfortunate. Oh man. Oh, he disconnected, but we won though. We won. Yes. Oh dude, let me just say, Exodia decks are by far the worst thing ever. When I see those Mystic, I believe it's called Mystic Libraries, I'm like, I have to stop that immediately. Because immediately it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I was like, I know what they're trying to do, and I'm trying to get away from it. So yes. So of course, at the end of every battle, you get if you win, you get certain items. Let's see what we got. We have the Juzo number 7. It says this monster can attack opponent's life points directly. Great. Oh, is that Juzo or Genzo? Genzo 7. But Genzo, it's his self Battle City. Genzo was broken. Battle City Genzo was broken, and I agree that was broken. That was a broken ass card, but it can't activate any trap cards or destroys trap cards. If there was something, I believe there's something about it. Sometimes. See, it's. I'm glad you said. I'm glad that you said about pendulums, because me getting back into the game, I didn't know what the hell a pendulum summon was. At first, I had to ask my friend. A synchro summon, that was another thing I had to get into as well. I was like, I'm so far behind on the summoning tactics that it was ridiculous. Genzo was definitely broken back then. Dark Necrofear was broken. They finally, if you heard the news, Change of Heart is actually back off of the restriction list, meaning that you can use Change of Heart now, but I don't think they added it to this game yet. I don't think so. Yeah, Link summons, I didn't know what they were either. Getting back into this, when I played with my friend the first time, I did not know what the hell a Link summon was. I was like, what is this? I just know about normal summon and special summon and ritual summon. That's all I knew. That's all I knew, and I was embarrassed as crap, because I'm like, what are these cards? Looking at the test decks and looking, and I just saw that it was absolutely ridiculous. So let's get into another duel while we're talking. Like, glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Classic Yu-Gi-Oh! That's right, classic. Oh, yo, one more win and I can actually get a rank up to number 2. So I'm gonna go first, because of course, me with Shaddolls, I like to make sure they hopefully, if I get the cards, fingers crossed, if I get the cards the first hand to get Winda out, I'm good. Okay, let's see. Okay, this might be a doozy. Okay, this might be a doozy. Okay, so of course, Despia cards too. I did add this just to get the extra fusion summons. So let's see. No. Okay, let's see. I hope this works. Yeah, I think it will work. I think it will work. I think it will work. No. Yes, it will work. Okay. It's a fusion summon, but whatever. Let me see. Yeah, I wanted to summon you. I want to summon you. No, I'm just not going to deal with the Max C, but that's fine. Hedgehog went to the graveyard. Okay, okay, end. Maybe I could have got something else in my hand, but you know what? I already summoned him, so let's see. See, now, this is the issue with this ranking. When you get to platinum ranking, a lot of people tend to be just basically AFK. I'm not sure, but they go AFK and then you wait like 3 minutes and then they disconnect. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on with that, but yeah, that's weird. The one thing about the dramaturge or whatever of Despia, like, yo, I did not know how powerful this card was. I did not know how powerful this card was until I started doing fusion summons with it, and then it comes back out every single time. Yeah, Vertical, get back into it. Get back into it, dude. Get back into it. Trust me, this game will have you playing for hours. Like, I play on the train going to work. I'm literally like, yo, if this guy doesn't hurry up with his turn, I'm going to disconnect going into this tunnel. I was like, I'm going to disconnect going into this tunnel. I don't want to deal with this right now. But yes, it's good to start out because you can see exactly what's going on. What's going on within like your strategy. And this game reminds me of chess. It reminds me of chess. Chess to the point of just basically you know exactly what to eliminate and what to go for. And that's the one thing that Yu-Gi-Oh has over Pokemon. Is strategy. It's strategy to block in your opponent to the point that you can destroy them. Yes, yes, of course when they are taking 10 minutes to do a summon, 10 minutes to do all of these summons, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like you should see like the bird decks, that the shadow bird decks. Oh, I'm sorry, Vanity, you sneezing. I'm sorry, my cat's like sneezing. Like it takes them 50 million years to finish their turn, and I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me check TikTok real quick. Let me check the Instagram. Let me check the Snapchat. Let me check. Oh wait, hold on. I think I got rid of my Snapchat. Yeah, I got rid of my Snapchat. But let me just go on ahead and check my social media. And like right now, as a prime example, this guy is not doing his turn. It's not doing his turn, and I'm not sure whether he's Japanese or not. But you know, it is what it is. And of course, if you want to play, like I said, my gamer tag is right there. Chain Infinity. You can look me up as Odan's Light. I'm sorry, Odan's Fate, and then he quit. Connection is probably connection issue. Connection failed because they never. Usually that's a disconnect. So I am Platinum Tier 2 now. Platinum Tier 2, great. So yeah, next is Platinum Tier 1, and I think that's the highest ranking. And then after they get to a certain season, they kick you down all the way down to Bronze again. So it's a lot that you have to do with this game. It's a lot, but you know what? How about this? How about I just go over my if you hold on. It says no. It says they would be taking 12 minutes 12 minutes just to play a dumb Karibo in attack mode. That is absolutely true. That is true, and sometimes it's even worse. Let me get my rewards. I keep forgetting this. And yeah, you do, if you log in every single day, you do get your rewards. So that's one good thing about it. And also keep in mind to definitely get the Duel Pass too. The Duel Pass will give you more stuff. You're pretty new to it, so the Duel Pass is definitely something that you can use. Definitely something that you can use. To get extra points and things like that. So you know what? I keep saying that I'm doing a test for this deck. But I actually have 3 decks that I run. I run the Shaddolls, I run the Witchcrafters, and the Charm deck. The Charm deck is pretty much my play around deck, my competing deck. When I play with my friends, I'm usually doing Witchcrafters, and they hate me for it. And now I'm trying to be more on the Shaddoll type of tip. So Shaddolls have been my thing for right now. Okay, so let's go back into a duel. Let's see how difficult everything is with these guys now. Because once you rank up, everyone starts doing just some bogus stuff. So we're going back in for our 3rd ranked duel. Let's hopefully no one like doesn't do whatever. I think this may be a real person now. X Boombox. Okay, I'm going second. So with going second, I just have to keep my fingers crossed that I have the appropriate cards to actually be able to stop a majority of this stuff. Okay, let's see. Now this card right here, I am literally counting. Yes, yes, dude. I am literally counting. I am counting to see how many summons you do. I am counting. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's our turn. He only has 1. Shaddoll Squat Mata. Okay, let's see. I have a combination of like 3 different monster types, but this is just a bait. This is a bait to see what he does. If he Ash Blossoms it, exactly what I said. He was going to Ash Blossom it. And the reason why I did not use my Shaddoll Fusion is because I need it. I'm gonna put this down. And me, I try to be spicy with everything. And try to space out my stuff. So they'll be like, okay, why is he spacing it out? It makes absolutely no sense. Look. Look, Nobu, like, no, look. Oh, he's a Shaddoll user. He's a Shaddoll user. Oh my god, this is going to be interesting. He is a Shaddoll user. Oh gosh. What is he taking out? Shaddoll Fusion. What is he taking out? Shaddoll Core. So at least if my Shaddoll Core is gone, then I can actually use something. Shaddoll Fusion. I'm going to okay, he's attacking that. So I'm going to get rid of that and get rid of that. I think it'll work. Window. Go. So he only can do one special summon at a time. Shaddoll Core will definitely get back my Shaddoll Fusion, so because I can use it for later. My Squatter went to the graveyard, so that's easier. And I can send another thing to the graveyard with Squatter. But I don't trust that trap card. I don't trust it. Finally, a worthy opponent. Yes, exactly. Okay, give me that. Okay, graveyard. Destroy that card. I don't trust that card. I don't trust it. If it's your only trap card there, really? Negate its effect? Oh, okay. Wait, but it can't be used for any effects, though. Oh, okay. But, okay. Alright. He's still on his main phase. Just remember that. Oh my god, he's like using the same exact deck as me. He's using the same oh god. He has those bastards. Oh my gosh, I can't stand it. What the fuck? Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Window. 3. 3. Okay, let's go. Boombox, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Oh, whew. He was lucky. Okay, all right. 1900 and 2000. Okay. Okay. 2200. Okay. Main phase 2. Are you summoning anything else? No? Okay, you're lucky. Yeah, okay. Whew. You're so lucky. Okay, what's next? Huh. Let's see. Set 2. Shaddoll Fusion. If I do Construct, you know what? I'll do Construct. Wait, no. Can't do Construct. Let me see. Yes, I will do this. I will do another window because guess what? I will get back. Window. Go. And guess what? I will use this as that. So you can't activate that. It went to the went there due to battle, so good. Okay. He only has one card in his hand, and I'm hoping it's not Nobu. He's like one guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! This copies of. Yes! He is! He is definitely like that guy. He is definitely like that guy. I'm sorry to be clipping my mic, but he is definitely like that guy. But seriously, it's like, yo, it's like if. Okay, really? Okay, he's really using that? Is he going to destroy? Wait, is he going to literally destroy his window with mine? He is. He's going to destroy his window with mine. Okay. He's going to destroy his window with mine. So one, I can get one thing back. Get my Shaddoll Fusion. Okay. See, this is the turn of the tide moment. Okay. No. Core, go. He wants to replay that attack. You can lose 150 life points if you want to, buddy. Nah, you're not. Okay. End your turn. There we go. Okay. I'm not trying to get cocky here. I'm not trying to, but this is very, very interesting dealing with two Shaddoll users. Oh my gosh, yes. Shaddoll Fusion. Does he have anything that can stop that? I mean, sorry. Ash Blossom, of course. Of course. Chain 3. Shaddoll Construct. Okay, I'm gonna have to give it up. I gotta give it up. Okay, that's fine. Shaddoll Construct. Shaddoll Core is back in the graveyard, so I would like to get this Shaddoll Fusion back, even though the other one is quick. The other one is quick, but it's fine. But the one thing about Construct is that if it's special summon, then it's a different story. Send to the graveyard. I'm going to send you to the graveyard. Because I'm going to need more cards eventually. Construct, destroy him. He only has one. He has literally zero cards in his hand. Unless he has one card, which is a Monster Reborn or a Trap card, then he cannot take me down. I'm going to win this. I believe I'm going to win this. Unless he quits. Unless he quits. Unless he quits. End phase. Okay. But you gotta be wary about these players too, because they might have that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. All right, we're gonna flip summon you. Flip you. Shaddoll Beast. Hedgehog. We're gonna use Hedgehog. Add to your hand. What should I add to my hand? I'm gonna take this man out now. I'm done with him. I have a plan. Okay, I probably overstepped my bounds a little bit. Yeah, I overset my balance because I'm always trying to test new combos. So that was my fault. That was my fault. I was testing new combos. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Usually during this time frame, it would usually be like going ahead and make them quit, but you know what? He might have a second chance, but I could have actually ended him if I wanted to, but then again, it's just like being nice. The one thing about okay, this is where it gets interesting. Will he summon that? Yes, he will. And it gains like 1,000 attack points. Battle phase. Okay, Despera. Okay, I'm really silent right now. I don't even know what that card does. Oh, but I have Harpy's Feather Duster, though. Harpy's Feather Duster. I'm not gonna combo that. Really? I'm glad they added a graphic to that. No. What the fuck? Oh, really? Oh, shit. I totally forgot about that. This is going to be hella hella embarrassing. This is going to be hella embarrassing. Wow. Wow. Crazy. I am always the type of person to be testing combos at the worst time. That's the one thing about me. I'm always testing combos at the worst time. I don't know why. At the worst time. No, I don't have 2,000. Freak. Nah, I'm not going to do anything. It's weird. It's funny because I tend to do that a lot. I tend to do that a lot to actually try to combo certain things just to see the extension of my deck and don't think about the duel. I think that's the main thing about it. Like, I really don't care if I lose. It's just the fact that I just hope that everything will work out the way it works out. The one thing about this card is hella invincible, though. And it's good for helping dead cards, too. Oh, Destiny Hero, wow. Yes, of course, him. The only thing he can do is just get rid of certain card. Maybe, I don't know. Get rid of that, and what else is he getting rid of? Okay. See, it's just about stretching. Like, yeah, I know. That's kind of like, it's kind of, I did not expect that. Like, that, to be truthfully honest. Like, I never expected that. But you know what? Maybe I should have, like, stopped trying to experiment and be more, add to your hand, to be more open. Like, that's the problem. Discard one. No. I'm just going to discard two. Again. So, it's like 1,000. Like, I don't know how to use those cards, to be truthfully honest. Yo, what's good? Yeah, yo. The one thing, it's like I need to learn how to stop. Just remind me, I need to learn how to stop experimenting. Oh, that shit. Okay. I need to learn how to stop experimenting and actually battle. Like, and stop experimenting. Hey, what's going on? Rewind 1? What's going on, dude? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay, he's going to bring that damn warrior back out, I think. Yes, he's bringing him back out. What is he going to do? Because what, he's going to get rid of that? Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, no, I'm probably going to experiment later. Yeah, I probably should experiment later. Don't get me wrong. Like, I should probably do it, but then it's just right now we're okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, like usually I get carried away with certain things. I like me personally, I get carried away with certain things. It's just like, oh crap, and then I totally forget. Like, oh shit, I was experimenting with this shit earlier. Oh shit. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have experimented here, guys. I shouldn't have experimented here. I shouldn't have experimented here. I shouldn't have. And I will lose the duel because of it. I will lose the duel because of it. It's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. Is it usually when you do a ranked duel, and I think I'm outside the ranked duel timing, so it won't affect me. It's just a one thing about Shaddolls. It's just I wish you can flip them face up in defense, but you can't. Yeah, I'll give him this one. I'll give him this one. I'll give him this one. I will definitely give him this one. I'll give him this one. Because I shouldn't have been I shouldn't have been greedy. The one thing about me when I play Master Duels, I'm always greedy. I'm always greedy with certain things, but then you know what? I shouldn't be as greedy as I was. As greedy as I was, but you know what? You know what? It's good. It's good though. It's good. It's good. I'm cool. No big deal. I had to lose eventually. But yeah, of course I'm in tier 2. So it's like I'm in the higher ranks now, so it's good. Oh gosh. Also had him so. So yeah, hold on for just 1 second, guys. Like I'm like, of course my mom has been calling me like crazy. So I'm just gonna go on a brief pause real quick. Just I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. All right, I'm back now. So, yeah, of course, as things go, the Shaddolls are very, very strong. Shaddoll cards are extremely strong. I love them. But it's just like it's mine's is like a combination of Despia and Invoker slash Shaddoll type of card. So it's pretty solid, but my extra deck is very, very limited on what I can do. And it kind of sucks because not like other things. I do have Code Talker and stuff in there just in case I need to I need one last shot at something, then it's great. But yeah, Shaddolls are good. Let me see. You know what? How about we change up decks just for this? Let's see. Witchcrafter or Charmed? You know, I haven't played my Charmed in a while. Let's go. Haven't played my Charmed in a while. These are like Mr. Steal Your Cards or Mrs. Steal Your Cards. Let's play Charmed to see how this fares against these guys. This looks like a new dude. Do I want to go first? Actually, I want to go second. The one thing about the Charm deck that I have is just making sure you go second to see exactly what the elements are on the field and to see if I can actually take them. If I can take them for my own. Yes, and I got a pretty good hand, I guess. Pretty good hand, I think. With nothing else. Okay. But of course, one of my favorite cards, and I actually have a printout, Witchcrafter Golem Aruru, by far the best thing ever. Okay, and Unpossessed, we do have that, which is good. And for the sake of it, I'm going to actually activate this Secret Forest, so just in case he wants to pop off anything. Oh, wow, okay. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent, special summon one normal monster from your hand or graveyard. Oh, okay. Wow, that's a nice little card. Okay. Oh, Summon Skull. I haven't seen something like that in years. Yes, that is effect. Well, Veiler is actually pretty good too, and it's also good as a link card too. I think it's pretty good as a link. I'm not going to use Unpossessed yet. And plus, it makes it easier for me when it comes down to it, because if I have Witchcrafter Golem Aruru ready, okay. Unpossessed. I'll use Unpossessed now. And I'm going to use for you because I do not like you at all. Okay. So this is the moment that I'm like thinking to myself, something's telling me he probably does have Black Skull Dragon in his vicinity. Of course, Golem Aruru. Love her. Love her. Love her. She is the best hand trap ever. Unpossessed. I was gonna say, did Unpossessed ever kick in? Special summon. Let me see. That is a Earth. So, do I even have my Earth one? No, I probably don't. You know what? I probably don't. You know what? It's fine. Face up in attack mode. Mine's is like a combination of things. So, bear with me, because I have not edited this deck for like at least 3 months. yes. Oh. Oh yes. Okay. I'm going to use you. Oh, wait, no. No. I need him out now. Use his effect. And by the way, Awakening... Awakening, can actually... It doesn't matter what the hell their life points are. It doesn't matter what... It goes through all effects. Just to let you know. Battle. Use Divinity. Attack directly. That's the one thing about charm cards. Ain't no way. Yeah, ain't no way. Charm cards are the charm ones are the best. The charm ones are the best, my friend. Are the best. Charmed are the best. The charm are the best. So you see, I brought out Possessed, Awakened Possessed, Awakened Possessed, Great Inardi. To get that, he had a 2,000 monster. Imagine having a 4,000 attack point monster and getting hit with that and finishing it. Imagine that. No, and Witchcrafter Golem Aruru is in the building, so no, you don't get that. You will never be able to get that. Not while she's available. And usually they quit after that. Usually they quit right after that. They usually quit after that. Oh my gosh. Wow. And one thing, if you have a spellcaster on the field, you can always special summon the Guardians with no problem. Special summon them. No problem. It's about time for you to go. Charmed. The charm ones. The charm ones are by far the best rank. Oh, and I got an achievement. I got an achievement too. Great. I got an achievement as well. So yeah, like, yo. Oh crap, he left already. Rewin. Oh man, Rewin left. He left. He said he wanted to duel. Like, I didn't have a problem with that. Like, I didn't have a problem with that. But yo, like, seriously, the charm deck is by far one of the best decks that I like, because it's like, it's good to get your monsters out as quickly as possible, and then you can go ahead and hit them with the attack. If I get an Inari, an Awaken of Spellcaster, and Inari in my hand to special summon the other one, especially if I remember when there was someone who had, especially if you have a monster that doesn't have if you have a monster that does that, if they summon a monster that has question mark attack points, and it takes on the attack points of significant monsters that it actually was attributed to the summoning of that monster, you can use the greater Inari to inflict damage. Someone had an 8,000 attack point monster. I only had 2 cards in my hand. Summoned greater, and then used the effect, and it instantly killed him. Instantly. I would definitely look into the charmed and possessed, like the possessed dude. I would definitely look into the possessed. I'm not sure whether it was a bug. I even tried it again with another friend. It worked. This was about 2 months ago, so they might have fixed it. I don't know. They might have fixed it. But I remember I did do that 8,000 damage to that person, and they quit. And I have it in my recording somewhere, but hopefully I didn't delete it. But dude, Charm Possess, definitely go with it. Okay, I'm gonna change decks. I'm gonna actually go with Witchcrafters, because Witchcrafters are my bread and butter as well. Due to this deck cannot be used for duels because it contains cards you do not own. What cards do I not own? Wait, hold on. What cards do I not own? Let me see. Edit cards. Edit deck. Let me see. What cards do I not own? Oh, I don't use these anyway. Remove. Save. Remove. Okay. Let's go do Witchcrafter. Let's do Witchcrafter, and I think after that, oh gosh, it's 9:19. So, let's go ahead and do one more battle with our Witchcrafter deck to see what's going on. Like, I'm always down for people who want to duel. If they want to test their decks, like, I'm always down for it. Like, dude, Vertical, if you want to like do a duel once in a while, just my gamer tag is right there. I'm on PS, or I can just give you my ID number, and then just hit me up and just let me know if you want to duel. Okay. So, the one thing about Witchcrafters is, Witchcrafters, you have to make sure you have a lot of magic cards in your hand. And I actually have a good hand, to be truthfully honest. Ash Blossom? Are we getting an Ash Blossom here? No, we're getting a Max C. That's what we're getting. So he is actually here, which is great. Okay, so, okay, we're going to get you. The one thing we want to make sure that we get out, the one major thing we want to make sure that we get out is our, Madame Verre, which is our beast of the deck. One of our beasts of the deck. Okay, Magician's Restage. Let me say, negate the effects of all opponent's trap cards. And one thing, they have a great ability inside the graveyard to be banished. Basically, your little Witchcrafters turn into your bigger Witchcrafters, but the one thing I want to make sure I have on deck is that after every turn, if you have a Witchcrafter on you, you will end up getting your cards back. Okay, so we're going to end. Yeah, it should be cross-platform, so you should be good to go. With cross, yeah, I think crossplay is available on this, but even so, like, it's like I can always request you as like a friend, and then we can go ahead and go and try like some duels and stuff like that in order to help you out. Like, I'm not an expert on this game. I'm just learning from things that I like. Like, you see what I'm saying? Let me see. He has I believe he has a dragon deck. Yes, he does have a blue eyes deck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, all right, here we go. Battle phase. But luckily for him, I have my trusted old friend, Witchcrafter Golem Aruru. Let's go, my pretty. That goes back into your hand. The one thing I need more so in this deck is more magic cards. The more magic cards I have in my hand, the more that I have in my hand, the better it is. The better the deck is. But then I usually, when I do test hands, oh wow, he brought it out again. Okay. Okay, he brought out another one. Okay. Okay. Okay, I can't use that, but that's good to have in case. Nah, I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. Actually, yes, Witchcrafter Golem Aruru. Damage calculation. Yes, I'm going to use Madame Verre for that, and I'm going to show my opponent my card that I have, and it increases the attack power of the attacking monster. which is fine, but that saves it. And I will get my Witchcrafter creation back. And Witchcrafter Golem goes right back into my hand after when their standby phase hits. Unless they use like an Ash Blossom or something, which is freaking ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, dude, don't do that. Lockdown decks. Lockdown decks. Oh my gosh, dude. Lockdown decks are. I'm going to admit that I cannot escape lockdown decks. I can't escape them. I can't escape them. Damage calculation, activate effect. Yes. Witchcrafter Golem Aruru, go. That's the one thing about dragon decks. I can take down a dragon deck with no problem. Damage calculation. And even the one thing about Buy Street, that amazes me is that this is somewhat like a lockout deck. This is somewhat like a lockout deck. If you think about it, because it's just like I'm not giving you the satisfaction to actually do what you need to do. So battle phase. So you can always use Witchcrafter Witchcrafter Golem Aruru, declare battle attacks. I'm not going to do that, but since it's during damage calculation, the one thing you have to make sure you look at the text. You have to look at the context. Show you, and I'm going to show you. So that is 2,000 attack points more that it has. That's 18. That's 18. 1,800. And now that I have another one, and they know that this lady is in my hand. She, like, Madame Vere stops all abilities, stops all effect monsters, which is amazing. I actually have getting 3 printouts of my Witchcrafters to put just in my studio / streaming space, just to highlight how powerful these cards are until they break them. But I'm waiting for the Witchcrafter Fusion to come out, which has already come out. That Witchcrafter Fusion brings back so much and gives you so much just in general. Okay, bringing back that. I will always get rid of your Witchcrafter cards because they'll come back to you. This is like blocking out everything. Literally blocking out everything. He can't use anything. This is a clear blockout deck. A clear blockout deck that he can't use anything because, one, he can't use any trap cards because it'll negate. Nope, can't use it. This is basically a blockout type of deck. So with this card would negate the effects of any trap card that's resolved. Okay, so he tried to use it once. I don't think he used it again, but nope. Buy Street will protect all my Witchcrafters. Buy Street will protect all Witchcrafters. That's the one thing I love about this deck, but I have to be very, very careful with this deck. Very careful. And he knows, I think he actually learned from this experience that if he does attack me, that I'm going to show him cards to boost my attack up. So I think he knows. Witch of the Black Forest, which is also a great card to have. The one thing about Witchcrafters, make sure you have the cards in your hand. Mystical Space Typhoon, because I don't like unnecessary cards, but you know what? Since I have that up, nope. Magician's Left Hand. Magician's left hand. Nope. Destroy it. I should have just waited. But, True Light. No. Maxi. No. I'm not going to do anything with that. I'm not summoning anything. Nope. I can't remember what it does. Huh. Set Witch of the Black Forest, right? No. I'm not going to do anything with that yet. Battle phase. Use the effect of battle. No. I'm going to use her damage calculator. You have to be very careful not to use her effect, and you dump the card. And you're up there like, holy crap. Yes, slowly but surely. Slowly. This is what this is. This is a supreme lockout. Because a supreme lockout deck that you can't do anything. So she comes back, and then he quits. You see, witchcrafters. A slow burn. That's what it is. That's why they said these are the contenders. If I would have brought out Heine or whatever to destroy cards upon impact, they are the Holy Trinity. Madame Vere, Heine, and Witchcrafter Golem Aruru are the Trinity. Yeah, that is true. Cubic decks can be broken. Seriously be broken. Can seriously be broken. To be truthfully honest, I'm actually going to save that duel because I can use that as a study for myself. I can use that as a study to see exactly what I did in the past and what can I do to lock out certain things. So always save your duels. Always save your duels when you do that. So I'm just gonna change this back to Shaddoll. So yeah, so you know what, I think that's pretty much it for the evening. Pretty much it for the evening for Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I'm just gonna do my closing remarks and chat. Yeah, so to everyone who tuned in to this, this recording will be available on YouTube as of tomorrow. I wanted to say thank you. This is the first part of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel series. Just rolling with the Shaddoll deck, as well as you saw some of my other decks, my Charm deck, as well as my Witchcrafter deck. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who came through. Shout out to all the newcomers. Come on and follow and subscribe. My whole goal for this year is to get at least until the end of the year to get 100 followers until the end of the year. And just to let you know, on the flip side, I will be starting my series on Bloodborne. So I will be doing a Bloodborne series as well coming up, but we're going to play some Master Duel. We're going to get into some new decks and things like that too to make everyone feel comfortable. So I'm pretty versatile. We were done with the Sekiro series. Now we're going to go over to Bloodborne. Of course, I'm still getting used to it. Yes, we're on a hiatus from Elden Ring because everybody's playing Elden Ring right now. Everybody is playing Elden Ring right now. And I just got a little bit burnt out. I said, let me decompress and play some other games. And then we're going to probably do some Forbidden West stuff as well. So until then, this is your dude Oda for Soapbox Official TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you have a great holiday, a great rest of your evening, and rock out. Deuce.